Music legend Shaun Ryder has been busy. Not only will he touring later this year to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Grape album, It's Great When You're Straight, yeah, he's also releasing a new solo album called Visits from Future Technology on August the 20th. The first single off the album is called Mumbo Jumbo. Let's take a listen. Music legend and close showbiz pal of mine from Celebrity Come Dine With Me. It's the one and the only Mr. Shaun Ryder. Hi, Shaun.
Hi, mate. How are you doing?
Great to have you on the show. Can I thank you so much for giving me 10 points for my 3-bird roast on Come Dine With Me?
Yeah, that's just because you're just amazing, isn't it? You're just an amazing cook.
Listen,
I'm traumatised though now, Matt. You've left me staring at a picture of the thing you watching to James Whale for the last 5 minutes. It's worse than looking at me.
Yes, you don't deserve that kind of punishment, Shaun. Listen, you look fantastic. The music sounds amazing. The new album is called Visits from Future Technology. It's out in August. Is it a lockdown album?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, it was actually done really just before I went in the jungle, which is 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
And when I came out of the jungle, I had different managers and they weren't interested in putting the album out. They just said, go on TV and build up your profile in that. So it got forgot about, really. And then in lockdown, rediscovered it, started recording some vocals, did a bit of production on it with Sonny. And then Alan McGee said, right, let's get it out. So it is.
Well, I think that's a really beautiful song, and I can't wait to hear the rest of the album. Is there a theme to the album, Shaun?
Yeah, it's all mumbo jumbo, Matt.
Perfect. Very good for 2021, don't you think? Very appropriate.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, everything I get on my phone, all day is just pure mumbo jumbo and jellyfish sex and all sorts of rubbish like that.
Well, I think it's fantastic to get you back in the studio. Did you have to be socially distanced? How did you record it?
Well, I mean, I did it at home. I've got a studio at home.
Perfect.
So, I was just on my own. I mean, it's great, really. I got other things sent as well off other people, so I was pretty busy during lockdown. I enjoyed it. I've not been at home as much in 20 years.
Listen, you're like McCartney or Prince. You're a polymath. You don't need bandmates.
No. Well, I haven't got any mates anyway.
Absolutely.
Never mind bandmates.
Well, no, too right. But the apologies, Shaun. That the line is a little bit in and out, but it's fantastic to have you on the show. Is Bez involved at all?
No, not on this one. No.
Yeah, he's sitting this one out.
He's on the Mondays and that. But
yeah,
he's sitting this one out. Yeah, he's jumping out of aeroplanes and stuff like that at the moment.
Yeah, and worried about fracking. You're going to be touring later this year to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Grape album. How's that going to be to get back on the road, Shaun?
Well, it's going to be really great for my missus because she can't wait to get me out of the house. I mean, I'm lucky I'm not dead, really. So, and she wants me out of the house for at least 5 years.
Well, listen, the title of your album is iconic, of course, the album It's Great When You're Straight, yeah. Do you think you'd be cancelled for a title like that now?
Oh, probably. I mean, you're pretty much cancelled for saying anything, aren't you? You know what I mean? I mean, I've got 2 teenage girls at home, and every time I open my mouth, I'm getting cancelled.
Do they find their dad very triggering, Shaun?
You find everything I say offensive. to everybody.
They don't get it,
Even
Shaun.
the people in the co-op.
They don't get it. Snowflake generation. No. I mean, does it bother you? Because, you know, you are a provocative artist, Shaun. You've always gone against the grain. Does it bother you now that there is such curtailment on what you say, even within the music industry?
Well, the thing is, I never went provocative on purpose. You know, I found out last year that I'm ADHD. So that pretty much turned the light on and explained everything, you know, me shambles of a mad life and not being able to look after myself, not being able to, like, you know, do normal things. So, you know, it's that explained a lot of it. You know, not being able to know the alphabet till I was 28. So...
Well, you're not a shambles, Shaun. You're a national treasure. I had such fun working with you on Come Dine With Me. I realised that was not a career high for you, but it was certainly a treat for me to spend time with you. You're an absolute gentleman. You're incredibly funny. You are a legend. You look very well, by the way. I mean, you've certainly cleaned up your act, haven't you? Your body is a temple now, by the looks of it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, if you go back a few years, I mean, I look really good, but then... I look really good, but then I ended up losing all my hair and everything. You know, my eyebrows. I popped out of London the other week and got these eyebrows done. You know what I mean? And that's not real as well. You know that.
Listen,
that's some sort of pigmentation. So I got alopecia as well and a new hip at the same time.
Blimey, you're turning into the what's he called, the $1 Million Man or whatever. You know, your body's, that's it. You know, your body is a product of science, Shaun.
Yeah, I'm totally fake, man. I've got a fake head, fake teeth, fake eyebrows, fake hip.
Do you know what I've still got in my house, in my kitchen? I've still got the stub from your electronic cigarette when we did that filming for Channel 4, and I'm thinking of putting it on eBay. I'll make £1 million.
Oh, yeah. I'll buy it off you.
Definitely. I'll get it back to you at a discount price. Shaun, you do look very well. And I want to ask you finally, Barack Obama has been on American TV with James Corden on his late night show, saying that actually, as a former president of the United States, he can confirm there are UFOs. Now, I know you're really interested in UFOs. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, you know, tell me something I didn't know. You know, I didn't know that 30 years ago. So, you know, they're here. They've been here a while, long time. Been here before us. We're just all one big mad experiment.
And have you, Shaun? Have you made a sighting yourself? Have you ever seen a UFO?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first one I ever saw, I was 15 years old, you know, and it was flying about above the bus stop in Salford, and extremely fast. You know, thousands and thousands of miles an hour, zigzagging. I mean, you know, it just looked like it was thousands of miles an hour. I didn't have something measuring it, but yeah. Me and this little kid who was going to school, we saw this thing zigzagging about, and, you know, and that was it then. And then they don't leave you alone. You see them all the time. And then, of course, when you get off your face, you see them all the time.
Of course you do. They've become an absolute fixture. Shaun, it's such a great treat to see you again. Congratulations on the album. I'm really excited about that. I'll be all over it like a rash when it comes out on August the 20th. And we'll mention it again at that time because it's a couple of months away. The new solo album is called Visits from Future Technology, and the great man will be on tour later this year to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Black Grape album. It's great when you're straight, yeah. And I'll tell you something, Shaun Ryder's pretty great, isn't he? What a guy.